What's up, man? It's your boy Kuda Brown, man, the trucking prophet, man. I'm taking my last hot 30 of the day. Man, I was sitting here contemplating this shit from a few nights ago. I'm thinking about some shit on Facebook and that public post, how they got it. If you remember back in the day, you used to have to be on, like each other's friends list and shit like that. Or if you want to share your shit with the world, you make it public and shit, because you know what they say, I ain't got nothing to hide and shit. I make my shit public, yada, yada, yada. People who got something to hide, they make it private, that sort of thing. And some of that has some truth to it. You can't knock it. But there's a flip side to that shit. And it cuts both ways, men and women. But me being a guy, I'm biased towards the men, so I'm just telling it from male perspective. But what the public post does, it allows people to have friends on their list without being official. It allows people to have off the record relationships without being on each other's friends list. Because when a motherfucker is on their friends list or whatever, Facebook will show you mutual friends. So if you see that a person's page has a mutual friend and the mutual friend is your girl, like he may have, how motherfuckers have 400, 500 friends. They don't even know that many motherfuckers in life. But they got this outrageous number of friends, and out of 400 people, y'all only got one mutual friend. And it happened to be your girlfriend or your wife. Now, what's the odds of that? 1 out of 400, and it's your girl. So what they do, they make they post public. That way, he ain't got to be on her friends list. She ain't got to be on his friends list, especially if he's dealing with somebody. But he can't acknowledge the post either, because if he acknowledged the post, the guy is going to see it, and naturally you're going to make a beeline to his page, and vice versa. Facebook is the number one site for divorce attorneys. It's ground zero. It's the first place they go. And you can piece shit together on Facebook. I'll put some shit together and put all the pieces together, and that shit fits. It's digital footprint, so if you know what you're doing, what you're looking for, you can put some shit together and they kind of draw the picture for it. So, it's the number one site for divorce attorneys, and motherfuckers always slip up on that motherfucker. But so, he's not on her page, she's not on his page. So, how you find out if you think it's some fuck shit going on? What you do when, say she got a post like her and her moms, or her and their kid playing with the dogs, or they at the park or some shit like that. A lot of those pictures would be like friends only. They privacy setting, because the guy probably don't get two fucks about all that shit. But if it's some shit she wants him to see, like she may be at the gym working out or whatever, but it's personal pics of her, then she would make that pic public, and he can see it, but he can't like it. He won't acknowledge it. He'll just inbox her and say, babe, you looking hot. She like, thanks, boo, blah, blah, blah. The back and forth thing. Because if he acknowledges, you're going to look on there and see who all like the post, especially who hearted the post. See, that's always a telltale, especially when it's the opposite sex. Girls love each other's posts all the time. Guys love each other's posts and shit. No homo. But they do. But it's a little more significance when a woman acknowledges the guy's page, or the guy acknowledges her page. It's a little different. So anyway, with that being said, what you would do when she posts a picture of herself, you put up a personal GIF. You can like the post or you can heart the post, but just hearting the post ain't nothing. You just the guy that's loving it. you know. But you put that gift up that's personal. You say some shit like babe, baby, you know, that's personal, and it's showing that you have a bond with it, because those is not terms guys use loosely. You can say sweetheart, girlfriend, honey, you know, those terms has broad uses. It's just wide. It's like a flirtation thing. But when you narrow it down to like babe, my baby, shit like that, you acknowledging you have a personal bond with her. So now once you have put that up there, she has two options. She either has to acknowledge the post, and he will see that she acknowledged your post, and he would know that she's acknowledging that bond, that connection. And so now he may be all in his feelings, or she may say she don't even have a boyfriend, but he gonna know you acknowledge that post, and that means there's some type of relationship or see. And if she hearts it, oh shit, it's something going down, you know. That's a personal connection. So she either will ignore it, or she's going to heart it, and somebody's going to get pissed off. One of the two. So it just depends on which way it go. But if she ignores it, you got some problems. That means she rather piss you off by ignoring it than acknowledging it and pissing him off. So there's some shit that's under the surface. It just hasn't come to a head yet. But that post, it tells it all. So if I'm a guy and I'm hollering at you and I see this post, I'm waiting, you know, to see what you gonna say. If you gonna like it, or if you gonna heart it. And if I'm your guy and I put it up, well, oh, I'm definitely watching, because she knows it's there. You know, once you put that up there, you get an alert within minutes, you know. So it's not like they don't know it's there, you know. You're going to get that Facebook alert and say, hey, blah, 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 on your post or whatever. So he's liking it too. So now she has to do something. She has to figure something out. So peep how she will pull it off and try to pull it off. It's real slick. She will change the privacy settings, especially if she gets the alert and she sees it quick enough, because you know she has it. The guy that's not on her friends list, he doesn't. He has to check in to see what's on there. So what she would do before she acknowledges the post, she would change the privacy settings and move it from public to friends only. And then she will acknowledge the post, hoping that he didn't see it and you will see that she acknowledged your post. And most times you will overlook she changed the privacy settings from public to friends only. That blocks him. So she couldn't put a picture up and block you, just you. If he's not on her friends list and she puts a pic up of herself and she blocks the boyfriend from it, it will block him from seeing it as well. You know, both of y'all is just blocked. So she would just acknowledge your post after she changed the privacy section. So if you see that post go from public to private, and then she acknowledges afterwards, then she's hiding the post from him, which means she has favor towards him over you. She's just doing that to appease you because you don't want to hear her mouth and all that shit. But in reality, she has favor for him. So they got something they working on. Either he has a girl he's staying with, so, you know, she can't really move on it like that. Or he may be single and, you know, the trigger just hasn't been pulled. But that's how it works, man, on Facebook. When you get them public and private settings, man, you can manipulate the motherfuckers and do all type of shit, man. So keep your eyes on this is your boy Kuda Brown, man. Keep your eyes on the highways and byways. Stay Rona free, and always Watch the post.